Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I chose the Inform Overload. It's a gossip type of channel and the video is top 10 celebrities that were exposed by Black Lives Matters. So let's see. Before we begin, I want to remind you to give it a thumbs up, share the video, and the most important, please subscribe.
Inside of the mall.
Oh,
in hindsight,
there is
everything's
Jake Paul.
2020, and we shouldn't have been anywhere near what was going on, and we should have removed
But you
ourselves from the
didn't.
situation. But in the heat of the
Yeah,
moment, I wanted to document what was
course.
going on and witness it for myself.
As you know, if you've been watching
So
the show
on this
recently,
channel,
it seems like
the
everybody
only
exposed
one
these
that
days
I
will
like
have
is
racist,
Charlotte,
racially insensitive
with all the
comments,
respect
and
for
people are
Mackenzie,
fired like
but
crazy because of it. Hey, what's up, Irish? It's
I like
Mackenzie
only
here.
Charlotte.
Today on the channel, I'm going to be filling you in on the latest celebrities that are being called out on social media in the wake of the Black Lives Matter protests. And I gotta say, it's absolutely insane how many people are being called out and even fired for their past actions against the black community. I honestly think at this point I could probably make like 10 parts to this series, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know in the comments below. But before I get into it, make sure to go down below and subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with all the latest news and trending topics that you definitely don't want to miss. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the list. Starting off with number 10, Jake Paul. So as I'm sure most of you have heard by now, Jake Paul got into another scandal during the Black Lives Matter protests. In the heat of the looting, Jake Paul and a bunch of his friends were seen in an Arizona mall, filming others looting stores and restaurants, and allegedly looting themselves. Although in the videos that have surfaced, you can see someone
maybe
on
he
the scene
made
giving
this
Jake
for
a
views
bottle
on
of alcohol.
YouTube.
So Jake definitely didn't take it himself, and it's unclear if his friends stole
Yeah,
it or if they just picked it
obviously.
up off the ground or something. So there is some debate on what him and his friends were doing, but either way, they definitely shouldn't have been there in the first place. And it seems that the police agree, as Jake has since been charged with criminal trespassing and unlawful assembly
right.
for being in the mall when he was not
Must be
supposed to.
punished.
And even though he's apologized and gave an explanation for his actions, he just uploaded a video of him getting arrested
Oh,
by
okay,
fake
fake
cops.
ups.
So it doesn't seem like he's learned his lesson whatsoever. Up at number 9, Madison Beer. So Madison Beer got some heat last week after she was accused of performative activism
She's
in
pretty
regards
cute.
to her attendance at the BLM protests. This all started when a photographer posted some photos of Madison on top of a car with signs during a protest in LA. And after this was posted, many
she
people had
received
suspicions
obviously
that these
many
photos were
likes.
staged from Madison's Instagram. Then a ton of people ended up DMing the photographer and asking if it was staged. And in one conversation, he ends up admitting it was staged and says, quote, "So what if it was staged?" Then after this whole thing was exposed, many people came after Madison, who ended up getting in contact with that photographer and revealed in their conversations that
I
he
did
said
not
in the story
lie.
that he lied about the
The
photos being
photographer
staged, and he was
is
just being
spreading
sarcastic and annoyed
uncles.
with everyone DMing
Clear.
him, which is a really lame excuse that makes no sense. But then people responded to that tweet with pictures that show that basically no one was around her when she was taking these photos. And based off the videos, the whole thing does look staged to some degree, especially when other massive celebrities have been out in LA and none of them have pictures like Madison's online. Up at number 8, Stassi Schroeder and Kristen Doughty. So I put these two together because they are both OG past members on the reality TV show Vanderpump Rules, and they were fired for the same reason. A few weeks ago, Faith Stowers, who was the show's only black character in its 8th season, came on Instagram Live and spoke about a time when she was on the show, and Stassi and Kristen called the cops on her. While on Instagram Live, Stowers spoke about how the women saw there was an article in the Daily Mail speaking about a black woman who was robbing people. And even though there was no connection to Stowers at all, the ladies called the police on Stowers twice, as they believed the thief was Stowers. After this all came to light and everyone agreed it was racially insensitive, the two women were fired from the show, and both lost
so
multiple
much.
sponsorship deals. And after the firing, Stowers spoke out that she thanks the network for their decision and she feels vindicated. Up at number 7, Leah Michele. So as I spoke about in my last video, Leah Michele has been getting exposed all over the internet by former Glee cast members of color, with it all starting when her former Glee co-star Samantha Marie Ware, who is black, quickly labeled Michele a hypocrite after she posted about George Floyd, saying in a tweet that Leah made her first television experience a living hell, and she endured traumatic microaggressions that caused her to question her career in Hollywood. But Ware was not the only one. Keith Powell also spoke against Michele, echoing that he saw racist microaggressions to and about black people from Michele firsthand. And these black actors were just a handful of others that have spoken out against Leah and her terrible treatment to others on the set of Glee. Leah has since apologized on her Instagram with a lengthy post, but looking at the comments, it doesn't seem like she will be forgiven anytime soon. especially because she did a lot of deflecting in the apology.
Maybe because she's white and she hates black people.
So Dee was a running cast member on the show The Challenge, but recently she was fired for making racially insensitive comments about Black Lives Matter. The backlash started when she responded to a follower saying, quote, "People die every day. You don't know me or what I do. I suggest you wake the F up and get off social media." Then adding another tweet, "I don't know why some of you think I'm anti-BLM. I've been saying that since the day I lost my virginity." And I guess that's implying she lost her V card to a black man. But that's just a really unnecessary thing to include and doesn't help prove her point whatsoever. So really strange thing to include. And as a result of these statements, she apologized, but then the challenge ended up cutting ties with her anyways, saying that they will still air the current season, but she won't be filmed in any new episodes. Halfway through number 5, Hartley Sawyer. So Hartley Sawyer is another person who was fired this week when racist and misogynistic tweets were found from his past. Some of the tweets include one from 2012, where it said, quote, "The only thing keeping me from doing mildly racist tweets is the knowledge that Al Sharpton would never stop complaining about me." And then another from 2014 saying, quote, "Enjoyed a secret boob viewing at an audition today." Then as a response to these really gross tweets, the network thankfully decided to fire him.
I don't know who is Harley.
Up at number 4, Max Boyens and Brett Caprione. Max and Brett are 2 other stars on Vanderpump Rules that were fired after racist tweets resurfaced. Max was called out after many tweets resurfaced. One of the worst saying, quote, "It upsets me that the N-word is not allowed to be said unless you're black, because quite honestly, it's my favorite word," he wrote. He then apologized in a statement saying that he's actually a quarter black himself and he's very proud of his heritage. Then Brett, who is also well known online as Carly Biden's boyfriend, also got exposed for a bunch of old tweets where he used the N-word pretty frequently. And he apologized as well on his Instagram, but since Bravo did not want to support this kind of behavior, both men were fired, along with Schroeder and Dowdy, who I mentioned earlier. Up at number 3, Taylor Selfridge. MTV cut ties with the Teen Mom OG reality star after offensive tweets of hers resurfaced, some of which include her saying that she's afraid to greet black people at her work because they scare her. And speaking of how her uncle is dating an Asian and she hopes she makes her
What series?
As a result, MTV pulled her special that was supposed to be airing last week and made a statement that they are ending their relationship with her in light of these racist comments being exposed. Up at number 2, Ellen.
The famous Ellen.
Backlash after she tweeted out in support of the Black Lives Matter protests. But many found her tweets to be tone deaf and pretty insincere. In the tweet, she was called out for saying, quote, "For things to change, things must change," which people thought was a careful way not to actually address what's going on, but still get brownie points from the media. Then people called her out for not showing any proof that she had donated to these organizations.
You don't need to show proof.
Large checks on her show to random people. With one person's tweet summing up the whole thing pretty well, saying, quote, "You forgot to say black people, oh, and open your purse." In light of the backlash, Ellen stated that she was specifically donating to certain charities, and she changed her statement to specifically reflect black people. And finally, at number 1, Abby.
Who is Abby?
So Miller, who is famous for being a coach in the popular Dance Mom series, has been cut from the network, following accusations that she made racially insensitive remarks to a 9-year-old dancer who she was instructing and her mother during season 8 of the show. Adriana Smith and her daughter Cameron shared the comments sharing one comment from Abby Lee that stuck in her
dancing
mind. Quote, a statement from her that
I don't remember the name of the show.
"I know you grew up in the hood with only a box of 8 crayons, but I grew up in the country club."
Dance Mom, something like this,
And following these allegations, Miller will not be returning for season 9 of the show. Okay guys, so that's
thank
all
God.
today for this list. Let me know who was the most shocking.
Sorry, Mackenzie, but I didn't have a great reaction. But okay, thank you, Mackenzie. Yeah, I know it was a boring one, but for this I will do another one. Yeah, only for you.